So, and that's why, I think that, we want to cover the Michael Jackson situation, but we want to cover it as one of many examples of this.
Oh,
so
Bryan Singer, I bring him up. I have personal experience. I worked out with a woman whose kid was his date when he was 13. Now, he didn't tell his mother. My friend and I did. She used to put him on the treadmill next to us when he was off school on vacation or in the summer so she could do yoga class, and we were her acquaintances at the gym, so we would be on either side and we'd keep him contained, so he wouldn't wander off, get kidnapped. Mm-hmm. And he started telling us about his boyfriend in school. So I'm thinking little kid in school, right? Because he's 13, maybe a 15-year-old. Oh, no, I'm going to Toronto to film X-Men with my boyfriend. Was your boyfriend an actor? Oh, no, the director. Double. There he goes. And
now this was news to the mom also at the time?
Oh, news. We had to break. I have another girlfriend, and literally we had to break it. My husband is like, yelled at me at the time, you should be ashamed of yourself for even not phoning the police on him in there. He begged me not to. And when he got to be 15, Bryan dumped him and asked him to go find younger boys for him. And we talked him out of that one. I said, absolutely can't hear that happen. You cannot do that.
But mom did not go to the police.
I don't know if she did or not, because suddenly nobody talked to us anymore after that. Because the kid was talked to us for months.
You could understand, I guess, not going to the police because, okay, do I want to entangle my child and further traumatize him by having to deal with police and having to testify?
Absolutely.
And all this
stuff. And he didn't have a father at the time. The father had passed, and there was other things that were going on. But that was my first-hand experience. And it's interesting because he mirrored the reaction to the Michael Jackson documentary when Bryan broke up with him. He was actually crying to us, and he was going across. There was Mervyn's across the street at that time. I remember, it doesn't exist anymore. And he was going to get 2 bathrobes because he'd spilt something on the bathrobes and he had to replace them. Bryan gave him money, and he just was sobbing. He's like, he doesn't love me anymore. And I'm like, oh my God, you thought he loved, I couldn't even, I just wanted to.
And he had a father?
He did, but no, the father passed away.
Had passed away.
Yeah, so just the mom, and the mom is also in the industry, and the mom is in the makeup part of the industry. The dad had been a director. Now, there's something with these directors going on out there. I'm just going to say that. Not all of them, but a lot of them. And because they have power. They have huge power. Yeah. They write, they produce, they direct. But, yeah, I never forgot it. And then I happened to be, weirdly... So the gym closed down, another gym opened up there, and we all went our separate ways. And so 2013 or 14, when the Spanish boy brought up charges against Bryan Singer, I happened to be at the Four Seasons in Beverly Hills, walked right through. I remember it because Justin Bieber fans were throwing themselves on the ground. He was outside. He's another one that's having a breakdown from that right now. And if you're interested, I'll tell you what I got on that one. But anyway, Bryan Singer there was a press conference another kid charging him, but this person was adult. And I actually was sitting there and my phone was blowing up. Everybody was seeing it on TV. And they're like, oh my God, don't you know so-and-so? Like this. He's hundreds of people that he's abused and damaged. They will have traumatic issues. They will have drug problems. And unless they acknowledge what happened, they're going to have drug problems. They'll get married. They'll have kids. They'll either scream and yell at their kids or abuse their kids or destroy themselves. If not, turn around and abuse. They don't always turn around and abuse, though. It's higher in men than it is in women, but women will marry an abuser.